Hey guys! So I've been recording some videos today for my other business. I actually started a little business called Rock Your Boutique, and it is for other boutique owners. Just to basically, I share and teach modern sales to them. And the whole basis of it is not to be like a slimy salesperson and just be a real person and get to know people. That's like legit the entire basis of this business. So I was in here recording some videos on YouTube for people. I'm so happy my internet's working. Hey Kelsey, can you comment so I can make sure comments are working? Because I hope to come on here every day and do a little back and forth chat with you guys. This is something that I used to do on Periscope, and it's how I actually got my Periscope following huge. Hey, there you are. So I thought, I don't really like going on Periscope too much anymore. Hey, Jamie. I prefer to do my business in Facebook because I'll tell you guys why. Periscope is just like anybody in the world can watch you, and there's just so many trolls that come on there now. So I want to get and start coming on here and getting to know you guys that are in my group that are my active shoppers. Hey Patty, how are you? So I want to hear what everyone has planned for Christmas because this is our first year. Hey Jan, this is our first year away from our family, living in Utah. If you don't know, this summer we moved from, I have a white desk and I cannot stand it when something's on it. We moved from Illinois to Utah, okay? And so it's our first Christmas without family. So what we have planned, hey Teresa, I see everybody coming in. Say something when you come in. Hi guys. So what we have planned, let's see. Tonight is Lillian's sing-along Christmas. I don't think it's a sing-along. I don't think the parents get to sing along. You know what I'm trying to say. It's like her Christmas, hey Lauren, program. Her Christmas program. Oh, oops, I'm showing you. Okay, so this is my dad cup. My husband got me this cup last year for Christmas. So if this offends you, blame it on Daniel Eveland, okay? I didn't buy it, but I like it. It's huge. I mean, it's true, right? All right. But anyways, so Lillian's program's tonight. And then tomorrow, our pastors are doing a cookie decorating thing. Okay. Oh, you guys like the cup? Lots of reactions. Okay, you guys like the cup. That's cool. A cookie decorating thing. So we're going to go to that. And then there's something Friday, but I forget what it is. Oh, someone doesn't like the cup. They're mad. And then let's see. I don't even know. We'll plan something fun for Saturday. And Sunday's Christmas Eve, so we have church. And then, let's see. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Okay, so Monday, Christmas. We always get up. I actually always wake my kids up because they're lazy and I don't know, they're not normal. Whenever I was a kid, I always woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, let's open presents. My mom's like, no, go back to bed. But I usually wake up at 4 and I'm super excited. I make my kids get out of bed and open presents. And then I usually cook those orange cinnamon rolls. You guys know what I'm talking about? They're really good. And then we just hang out and play and then go to my dad's, okay? Or hang out, whatever, with people, have a dinner. But since we live here, we can't do that. So, hey, Janet, what we're doing Christmas, I will probably still get them up super early. They'll open their presents, and I'm looking for some good breakfast recipes, okay? Sounds like Olivia Aspen. On the other hand, Santa always leaves gifts in her room to open so we can sleep in. Ooh, Teresa. Teresa's got it down. That's a really good idea. We actually have never done Santa. We just don't. Like, my kids know not to tell other kids that there's no Santa, but we've never done Santa for a couple of reasons. One, my dad, like my parents never did Santa. And two, I don't know, we just haven't. We used to, a lot of you guys know, we used to be in like a super Pentecostal church, and they wouldn't even let us like do a Christmas tree or anything like that. So we've obviously left and evolved, and we enjoy Christmas now with the tree and all that, but we never did add in Santa. And the big reason I have, and call it selfish, but I feel like if I'm going to work and buy these presents, they're going to know where they came from. They're going to know we bought them. I know. Anywho, if you guys have good breakfast recipes, not you, Teresa, I do not want to eat biscuits with chocolate sauce. Teresa is one of my friends from back home. And her family has this recipe of biscuits with, I think it might be, is it just melted chocolate or do you put other things in it? But they call it a sauce, and they pour it over the biscuits, and they all claim that it's very good. I do like chocolate, and I do like biscuits. So I'm guessing I would really like this. Chocolate gravy. She says chocolate gravy. Is it just chocolate? Okay, Gina, back home is in Illinois. So this summer, my family and I moved from Illinois out west to Utah. And we absolutely love it out here. My husband has a degree in fiber optics. He was never able to use that in the Midwest. He always just had to work for cable companies, making, you know, not the greatest pay, and it's a dangerous job. But out here, he actually works for Google Fiber, and he gets to run fiber optics, and Google's like the best company ever to work for, which actually, I should rephrase that. He works for a company that Google only contracts with this company that he's working for. So he only does Google Fiber, okay? So it is the start of homemade chocolate pie. Okay, cool. So does anyone else have any good ideas what I should cook for Christmas morning breakfast? So we're gonna do breakfast, and then we are going to like hang out and play and all that. I am giving Lillian a iPod. So I have this brand new iPod. I bought it last year, and I kept it at my desk so the kids didn't get a hold of it. I put it in the back of my desk drawer, and I had it closed for like 2 weeks. The iPod died. I took it out maybe like 2 weeks later. Let me turn this down. I took the iPod out like maybe like 2 weeks later to charge it, and it was completely dead, and it wouldn't charge. It wouldn't do anything. And so I just took it last Friday to get it fixed so that I could give it to her, because she's really into music and dance and always trying to get my electronics. And then let's see here. Jack got that DS for his birthday, so we got him like Minecraft and some games. This dude here got a Little People like farm. And what else did you get for Christmas? You were there. He forgot. I bought his presents while he was there, but he forgets. Anyway, so we'll play all that. And then in the afternoon, our pastors invited us over to their house for dinner. Okay, so it's very nice. It's their family dinner. They didn't have to do that. But we've become really close with their family. So actually, our pastors are Joanna, who helps me with shipping. You guys have seen her on live videos. You've seen pictures of her. She's like become my best friend here, basically. Her husband, Luke, is the pastor of my church. And his dad, his name is Gene, great guy. he founded this church, and he founded other churches like internationally. Europe, I want to say Canada, definitely Canada. Just different places. So anyways, they live together, and they've invited us over for their family dinner. So that's super special, super nice of them. Let's see here. Sausage, tater tots, cheese, eggs, biscuits on top. Great casserole. Cool, cool. I haven't been able to find a vegetarian sausage. We have found really good veggie ground beef that we like, but I am on the lookout for a vegetarian sausage. I might have to go to the actual vegetarian store to find it. You like that? He always steals my ice water. Anyone else? What all do you guys cook for breakfast on Christmas? I really do, honestly, out of all of the meats, I would say, now I've had some time to think about it, I do miss sausage the most, because I don't even really like sausage that much, but the grease that it makes, and you can make the white gravy, and I love biscuits and gravy. Anything that's going to be vegetable based isn't going to have that grease with it, so that kind of sucks. But no, I'll live. All right, guys, so I have that package coming to you. I've had a couple of you ask me about those embroidered hoodies, and it says it's coming today. So when that comes, we will probably do just a random live on the business page, share it here, show you guys the hoodies. I think there's some new joggers coming in that package, and I think a solid black hoodie as well. Not 100% sure. I forget very easily. Yeah, but I'm so excited that we have this cord for this internet. Super excited. No more choppy lives, no more going in and out. Should be totally fixed. And I just realized I put AM caffeine in chat, and it's probably only still morning time where I live, because I'm in the mountains. It's 11, almost 11:30 here. It's afternoon for all of you guys though. So I'm sorry, I have to come on earlier. But I do want to start coming on, if not every day, definitely every other day, kind of chatting with you guys, getting to know you a little bit, have some good back and forth conversations, because it's a great way for me to get to know you guys. 12:30 here, I'm in Houston suburb. Yeah, I only think Houston's only your puppy. Houston's only 5 hours away or something, right? Have you ever been to Utah, Gina? It's gorgeous here. Show them your puppy. Look, show me the puppy. Ah, it's a little puppy dog. Oh. Yeah, Stacy is in Houston too. I want to go to Houston. I'm supposed to go to Los Angeles in February for the trade show. Magic, don't do that. It will be very loud for them. Sorry, guys. I'm using a microphone. He just put his little puppy dog on there. Sorry. Never been to Utah. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how I ended up in Utah, of all the places. So I've always lived in the Midwest. So is my husband. And if you've ever been to the Midwest, it's super boring unless you really enjoy farming and corn and beans, and you don't have allergies, and you don't like cities. Then the Midwest is perfect for you, okay? Perfect. I, on the other hand, love cities, love shopping, love having something to do all the time. I do not like farming or corn or beans. I do like farming because it provides food, obviously. I do not like living near it because I have severe allergies, okay? No, I'm not going to do that right now. So I came out here in last March. You're not boring, Teresa. The towns the towns are boring. There's just nothing to do compared to here, okay? So this is why I don't care for the Midwest. But I grew up there. It holds a special place in my heart, okay? But I do have severe allergies. And out here has changed my life, being out here in this dry climate. But I came to Utah. You guys know I used to be with Agnes and Dora, okay? And it's based out here in Utah. I was chosen to come to their first leadership retreat last March. And I flew out here. And I tell you what, as soon as I got off that plane and I saw these mountains, I had never seen mountains other than like the Tennessee mountains driving down south. Never seen mountains like this in my entire life. And it was instant love. Instant love. And I would get up every morning. My hotel room was really like the 11th floor or something. I would get up every morning, and because of the time change, I would get up before the sun came up. And I would literally stand there and watch the sunrise crest over the mountains and then hit the city. And guys, like, I just can't explain it. I just fell in love. And I come back, and I always said I felt like I left a piece of my heart back here in Utah. Everybody was so nice, like unbelievably nice, ridiculously nice. And it was just gorgeous. And the air is just so crisp and clean. Anyway, so I went back to Illinois, and I was missing Utah. And I was telling my husband, something I noticed out here on the cab ride back to the airport was that there was construction everywhere. And I mentioned it to the cab driver, and he said, yeah, he said, this is actually the #1 state for job growth right now. And we have like a housing problem. We have too many jobs, too many people, not enough houses. You know, it's like we're really, really growing. And so I went back home to Illinois, and I was telling my husband how much I loved it, showing him the pictures, everything. And I would say it was within like that week, I was like, you know, I really want to move to Utah. Like, I think we should just do it. We had been talking years prior about moving to Colorado. Again, the mountains, the snow, things to do, the city. But I told him, you know, I really think we should move to Utah. We started looking at jobs, and we found that they were wiring the fiber optic out here. And like I said in the beginning, that's what he has the degree in. So we found out like the pay that he could get out here for doing what he went to college for, and just the job difference that he would have. And then, you know, everything else just fell into place. Like, it never fell into place before for us to move out west, but this time, and we always had prayed, you know, for God to open the doors he wanted open and to close the ones he wanted closed. Like, we always pray that. It sucks sometimes, but, you know, God knows best, right? So all these doors just kept opening, like boom, 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 boom. Like, everything we went to do kept opening for us. And it was just a sign for us that, you know, it was time to move out west. God wanted us to move to Utah. And, you know, we moved out here. We found a RE/MAX agency here in the city. And we did some video chats with them and different things. And they ended up helping us find, no, you're not sneaking in here. Go on. She waits till I'm on video and tries to sneak in here. Anyways, we found a RE/MAX agent we worked with via like video and phone and stuff. And he helped us find, you know, a nice townhouse. So we moved right out here, picked up our keys. That's how we got to Utah. And we love it here. Okay, so things, let's see here, like the mall and say Olive Garden and Red Lobster and every restaurant you can think of that you like really like to go to, Outback, all those restaurants, every restaurant. back where I used to live in Illinois, you had to plan like an entire day. So if you wanted to go to Olive Garden and do some shopping at the mall, you had to plan your entire day to do that, okay? And that's one of the best things about living here is if I want to go to the mall, I can drive like 2 or 3 miles that way, or drive another mile down the interstate and there's another mall. There's like literally any restaurant you could ever think of around here. And there's always something to do, always. Back where I came from, there was like a movie theater, a McDonald's. Actually, the movie theater closed, so you had to drive like 40 minutes to a movie. There was a McDonald's, there was a Burger King. I think there's a Pizza Hut. Yeah, Lisa, I know, like that's how it was. And so here, you know, there's like everything, every single thing. And if you want to do something on the weekend, like all I have to do is Google things to do in Utah Valley, and it literally it comes up on Google with like everything. Like they put all the events into like a thing, and you can just choose what to do. Let's see here. So I was talking about allergies. Yeah. So back home, as you guys know, I was born with this cleft lip. I also had my palate whenever I was born was cleft, so it was like a hole up there. It's all like reconstructed. And I always get like sinus drainage, okay, would always drain and just, I think, sit there and get infected. And so I'd always get double ear infections, you know, swollen throat, sinuses. Like, whenever I say always, I'm not kidding you. I would probably say the average is 4 to 6 weeks. I would be taking an antibiotic, okay? And it was the same thing so much that I could just call my doctor and say, I have another sinus infection, and she would have to call in an antibiotic. And it was all the time, guys, all the time. Since moving out here, I've only been sick the one time. It was last week. And it didn't become an infection. It was like a sinus cold. So I had like the pressure, my ears hurt a little bit, my throat was a little swollen right here. But whenever I went to the doctor and I said, you know, I have a sinus infection, you know, I'm used to this, I have a sinus infection. He said, you know, he looked me over and he was like, no, everything looks fine. Like your ears are fine, your throat's fine. It's a virus. He's like, you're the 3rd person I've seen today. Take some Mucinex. It'll start, you know, coming out unless it's like, you know, not to be gross, but unless it's like green or whatever coming out of you, it's not infected. And the next day I started feeling better. So the point is, because it's so freaking dry here, I don't get these sinus infections. Like I have not had to have an antibiotic since I lived back in Illinois. And I'm the first person in the family to get a cold or something like that. We had food poisoning, but that doesn't really count. So anyways, my point is, like, we're a lot healthier out here. Also, we went vegetarian out here, and there's a lot of options to, you know, buy vegetarian stuff out here where we wouldn't be able to do that back home. So yeah, praise God. Praise God is right, because I feel so much better out here. So much better. And if you guys get like ear infections, it sucks. And to have, you know, this here and to not drain properly, it would always just sit on my ears. You know, there's nothing worse. In my opinion, there's nothing worse than ear infections, except maybe toothaches. Toothaches are horrible too. But probably got immune to antibiotics. Yeah, so actually I did. And what happened is I'm allergic also to penicillin, sulfa, sulfur, and something else. So I could really only take, there was only like 2 I could take. Huh? Okay. You did, or you have to go? Okay, just hang tight. We're potty training. So there was really only like 2 I could take, a Z-Pack, or there was another one. Anyways, I did get like immune. And I remember one of the last times I was taking antibiotic, I had to do like 2 rounds and I was still sick. And I had to go get a shot. And it was just, Not fun. Not fun. So, yeah, that's the story of how we, oh, see, guys, when they do this, when they start bringing you the stuff, they need to potty train. You need to use the potty. Why didn't you go to the potty? No, not right now. Come here. Why didn't you go? Huh? Why didn't you go in the potty? No, not right now. You already went in your pants. I know. I know. If you guys have potty training tips, let me know. Because if I let him go naked, like, he's fine. He'll use the bathroom. But the minute I put on, like, his diaper and his pants, like, he doesn't care. He'll just use it. Just doesn't care. Anyways, guys, I've taken up enough of your time just chit-chatting. But that's the point. Just to get to know you guys, hang out. If you guys would, though, or if you're watching this on the replay, leave me some good breakfasts, okay, for Christmas Day. If you missed the beginning, I was talking about Christmas traditions. We normally have orange cinnamon rolls, but I'm wanting to cook something else. Just be mindful we don't eat meat. So if it's something that doesn't really require the meat, that'd be fine too. Uh-oh, did you unplug my light? It's okay, I'm not mad. Did you guys see that face? That was hilarious. He's like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, maybe like, ooh, maybe French toast, Gina. French toast with fruit. That would be good. Yeah, Elise, he's 2.5. That's exactly what he does. Like, I don't know. It's like, go naked or you know, go in your pants, because he will not let me know. And we've tried underwear, we've tried pull-ups. Now Lillian and Jack, when they were ready, all we had to do was buy them some underwear that they liked, and then they would go to the bathroom. This one doesn't care. Yeah, I'll fix it in just a minute. I know, you broke it. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, you guys too. Have a blessed day. Thanks for hanging out with me. And Talon, look here. Say, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow with another chat. Okay, we'll see you guys then. Turn this off here. Bye. Actually, I said we go live with the new stuff, but we'll see you to chat in the morning.